May I help you? Yes. Just a little trouble. I need help.
Katerina? Katerina? Are you down there?
Yeah, who is it?
It's Danielle. Danielle Stevens. I need to talk to you.
My fiancée, Brady.
Her name's Carly, by the way.
Sorry? Carly. I would prefer it if you don't mind. Oh, no, of course not. Well, I'm a little embarrassed. You know, I didn't recognize you at the masquerade the other night.
Well, staff on the von Leuschner Estate was very large. There were lots of maids and lots of children.
Yeah, but we played together, I think. I'm sure we did once or twice, maybe, when I was little.
Yeah, once or twice. I wasn't certain you'd remember. To be perfectly honest, and please don't take this in the wrong way, even if you did remember, I wasn't sure I wanted to see you again.
Why's that?
Pride, ego. My mother was a servant in your family. But I left all that behind. I made my own life.
I understand. I do. You know, you left suddenly. I remember that, and we went away for the summer and we came back, and you and your
mother and I had left. Yeah, it was time for us to move on. Just as I'll be moving on from Salem soon. But it was nice to cross paths with you again.
You're not planning on leaving before you and John settle his past, are you?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Well, Carly, it was nice to finally get the chance to say goodbye. Even though you may not have specific memories. I always wondered what sort of person you'd turn out to be. Now I know.
I never even had cold cereal until I left home.
That's right. You had poached eggs and hollandaise for breakfast, right?
Hey, if I'd known how good this was, I would have given up my hollandaise in a second, believe me.
You know, I can't picture it.
What?
You living on some huge estate, that whole life.
Yeah. Well, I try not to think about it too much.
I bet your father would have never let me within 3 miles of you.
Jeez. Well, my father probably wouldn't have known unless one of the servants told him.
Well, if he had seen us, what would he have done? Let's see, thrown me in the dungeon, fed me to the hounds.
You know, the only thing my father cared about was making sure I married into a family with money and position. That's all.
Wow. I guess you showed him, didn't you?
Hmm? And I haven't looked back, and I won't.
Okay. Carly, there is too much for us to look forward to. There is no point in wasting time looking back.
Okay, I'd like to get started with your childhood here.
Boy, what does my childhood have to do with a malpractice suit against the hospital?
Well, I need to build a little background, you know, get your whole story, parents, relatives, education, hobbies,
You know
awards.
what? I really don't have time for this. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, come on. Now, all the other defendants cooperated. I mean, what's the big deal about running by your past? Come on.
Yeah, I've really just had enough of this. All right? I'm tired of you, I'm tired of this lawsuit, and I'm tired of everybody bringing up my past.
Whoa, hey.
Just stop asking me questions right now, please. Could you just... Everybody stop asking me questions. Hey, boy, you over here? Shh. Hi, boy. Going in a row. Shh. Oh.
Let it go, Carly. Let it go. All the work in the hospital, all the work that I have piled up for me, we're gonna let the world go round without us for a little while. Just you and me, a nice romantic breakfast, and,
Oh, I know what that is.
yeah. So how's the muffin?
Oh. I love your special ingredient.
Better than the holidays days.
Oh, yeah. So much better. You know, if I'd met you back then, everything would have been so different.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would have lost all those years. I might as well have had a dungeon. No, it's like, I'm sorry. It's just that the more time that goes by, the angrier I seem to get. I was a prisoner in my own home, baby. That's what you could call it.
Listen to me for a second. That time, that's gone. That's over, all right?